And then what would you do with a cool £40 million or so? Not walk away from it, I'm pretty sure, but that's more or less what my final guest has done. Caroline Murphy is an heiress to a fortune. Her late father built the civil engineering company Murphy. You may be well familiar with some of their trucks and lorries. It became a £250 million firm and made her deputy chairman. This week, she walked away from it all. Why? Well, as you can see, Caroline is with me now, and I'll put it to you then. Why?
Well, I think part of the reporting has kind of created a very exciting story of, boardroom disagreements, and I suppose really what I can say to you very clearly is that that's not the case.
This is a really interesting story, I think. In amongst, all the chat on about, bankers' bonuses and millionaires and people being paid, trillions of pounds, Caroline Murphy here, and you'll recognise her best if you look at the truck. You'll see the Murphy truck down there. You'll have seen them all over the country. It's an civil engineering firm. She was her father's heir. He kind of passed the firm on to her as the managing director. And she has had a bit of a Damascene conversion. She went to Spain. She saw this cooperative working in Spain and came back. She was so inspired by the way this cooperative ran in Spain that she decided to put to the board, which is her mum and her brothers and various other members of the family, that actually what they should do is sell their shares to the workers and turn the firm into a cooperative.
Now, 5 years ago, when her father died, Caroline Murphy took over his company as he had wished. It's a hugely profitable building company with expertise in the construction of airports, the Channel Tunnel rail link, the Olympic Park and now the Crossrail project. But last week, the woman described as Britain's most unorthodox civil engineering magnate walked away from her position as main board director of Murphy's. Caroline, why did you decide to walk away?
Well, really, I suppose one of the first things to say is that some of the coverage has mentioned boardroom disputes and very dramatic stories along those lines. The reality is a lot more measured and calm. Really, it was an evolving discussion rather than a dispute. I've been very clear that my vision is for employee ownership, for businesses in general, private businesses in general. I think it's a really interesting model. I was named as one of the top 5 private businesswomen in the UK. So for me, although it's a value-driven model, in my opinion, it actually does have cold, hard business credibility.
Caroline Murphy, thank you very much for joining us, and the very best of luck with whatever your next move is. Thank you.
Thank you.